All right. We are here. Who are you and where are you from?
My name is Nicole Waugh, and we are here in Providence, Rhode Island, but I'm originally from Kaneohe, Hawaii.
And that is yours over there. Is that right?
Little guy,
With your dad.
my dad.
And we're in the park here in Providence.
Yeah.
And you look happy. What do you do here?
Well, right now I am a stay-at-home mom, and my husband and I are youth ministers at a local church.
Oh, fantastic. And have you seen, now obviously you've seen a lot of differences of climate changing of areas, but have you noticed any difference in climate since you were a kid or even here?
Yeah, I mean, I can talk about the difference maybe from my childhood to now in areas that I knew in my childhood. So growing up in Hawaii, there were different beaches that we'd go to. And now when I go home and my husband and I take our son to some of those same beaches, they've significantly changed. One beach in particular, theoretically, you're not supposed to go in the water because there's pollution from the local base. And just the shoreline itself has changed significantly as it's been impacted by massive amounts of crowds over the years.
And what about everyday climate issues? I mean, have you now even here in where you live, when you were living here in Rhode Island, do you see any climate issues that you're concerned about?
Well, I haven't been here too long, so I can't really compare change over time. I can say that at dinner with my in-laws last night, they talked about how this is significantly colder at this time of year than it has been in times past. So I know it's pretty cold for a Hawaiian, getting used to New England weather. So yeah, but maybe I'm not the best person to speak about the climate here per se.
Okay. And do you have, you're aware of the national debate, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned would you say you are about climate change? And should we be optimistic or pessimistic going forward?
I would say that my concern level is maybe at a 6 or 7. I think that there are serious changes on a global scale, on a macro and micro scale. I do think that the most significant impacts that can be made would be at a macro level. And I think what's important is for the hearts of people to change, and for it to change as a priority, the way that we view the earth. I know that for me, you kind of grow up with the idea that, the earth isn't just inherited by your parents, but we're stewarding it for our children. So I think if we have that mindset that it needs to be here for a while, it changes the way that we engage with the environment. Also, just as a Christian and knowing that this is a creation, I think that we're called to steward the earth and care for it. And knowing my belief is that we're created in the image of God, who is the creator, and we're created to primarily be creators and not consumers. So that's kind of the idea that I think is important. I think in my generation, you do see a lot more people who do have concern for the environment. So do I feel alarmed or optimistic? I think I feel both. And I think a lot of people in my generation maybe do, because we do have a different view on how to engage with the environment. And I think that those are the values that we're hopefully passing on to future generations. So I have a lot of hope.
Fantastic. On the 19th of November here in Providence, Rhode Island. Thank you very much. And that was terrific. Thank you.